Hello. Hello, hello. Howdy do, everyone. Let me just quickly share around the stream. Quickly. Looking forward to some more Lantern Rite. Figuratively, I guess. They are kind of holding XIANYUN hostage for me. Can I dink? Click. Hello, Cathara. What's up? How's your night? What's poppin'? What you dinkin'? I've kind of found like a strategy to share this stream. Basically, I prepare a tweet on my main account as a quote retweet of a tweet I would post earlier in the day on my side account. And I share it like that. And there we go. Gaming. We are gaming. Nothing much. You've had a headache, so you've been drinking water all day. You've been saying you can drink a lot. Frey, given your complete lack of emotion.
Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things are made new.
Sorry about that. That was XIANYUN. Frey, given your complete lack of emotion, commonly referred to as fear, chances of playing more horror games later, definitely possible, for sure. I still gotta finish Alan Wake, and I know we were pretty close to the end. So, yeah, I'm totally down for a horror game at some point. Oh. Jump scare. How's your night, Rosé?
Buds in the spring. This is an auspicious era for humanity.
This is an auspicious era for humanity.
Skyward! Scatter!
Any suggestions for horror games? I'm always down for suggestions. I am also doing pretty good. Most of my day was kind of just occupied by, like, work.
Skyward!
It's wild how I'm just like a homing missile with wings. I'm doing pretty good.
Scatter!
She's fun. So I do have some extra rolls. Should we like... Oh, you've been seasonally obsessed with Poppy Playtime again, now that Chapter 3 has come out. I see. I think I've only seen Chapter 1 of Poppy Playtime.
Scatter!
So I'm not actually spoiler-free for that. What's Poppy Playtime? That is a first-person horror game. Where you have basically hands. You have hands in that game. Rare occurrence in video games. No one else has hands.
Welcome to Leo Harbor.
Always so pretty. Always. One techie.
Please declare your commercial goods.
I should share it on Blue Sky, yeah? Like, that place is getting more lively. Isn't that pretty, everyone? Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. You played the, hold on, first-person toy-based horror game, kind of like FNAF Security Breach, but better if you ask me. I actually haven't played any of the Final Fantasy games. Five Nights at Freddy's games. That's what I meant to say. Love a good horror game. Yeah, and I really should play like Little Nightmares too.
Skyward!
I do have it. Dut, 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 dut. You definitely recommend it. Cool, cool. I love a good cartoony game. How about we do a poll or two? Let's see if we can get Nahida right at the start of the screen. Right at the start of the screen. At the stream. Messed it up again. Nice. Nice. You definitely recommend it. Love how they make the environments look realistic. Yeah, cool. The juxtaposition makes them really off-putting. I do like a sort of uncanny vibe. It's always nice. Well, so much for getting Nahida, right? Wonder if I should wait a little longer. Might have to wait a little longer. Lantern, right? They do. There we go. Alright. Shall we get started? Or should we wait like just a little longer? It's only been 5 minutes. I started pretty early.
Yeah, skyward!
Oh, you know what I haven't seen yet? I haven't seen what XIANYUN Village looks like during Lantern Rite. Hello, Knive! What's up? It's been a little while since you've visited the stream. I hope you're well. What's poppin'? Oh. They didn't decorate this place at all. Jeeps.
Skyward!
Haute montagne. That means high mountain. In French. Okay. I know they decorated Yilong Wharf for Lantern, right? Just a little bit.
Skyward! Scatter!
You know, I don't really like this game at all, but I really enjoy watching you play it. Kind of strange. Yeah, that's the thing. Genshin has a pretty, I don't know. It's a nice game to watch, basically.
Scatter!
Still so pretty. I'm still wandering. Killing time. Oh yeah, they do have decorations. Cute. Those are the Lantern Rite decorations. They're everywhere. Here I am stealing people's carrots. Hello, Dylan. How are you? Usually sleeping, cause earlier than usual work hours recently. Still got them, but was also traveling. Hence the picture of food.
Presently unoccupied.
I am not
Perhaps
unoccupied.
we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
She's so chatty. She's such a yapping little bird. Alright, so On the docket today, we have to do Lantern Rite Act 2. Because they won't let us continue XIANYUN's story quest until we finish that, apparently. Unless I can check. Yeah, no. Ugh, okay. Off we go. Over to the real festive center of things. Gotta hydrate. I wonder if they're gonna explain what the heck this is. Like, who is that? Who's that guy? Do you guys know this guy? Who is he? Why is he squatting? It's you? It's Dylan, everyone. Everyone say hi to Dylan. Hi, Dylan. What are you doing in the middle of Lantern Rite? That's my buddy Dylan, right over there. Okay, where are we going? A cloud sea appeal, a brilliance revealed. We're gonna go get lunch with Gaming, of course. We're going to a XIANYUN kiosk, which is over here. It's funny how I remember all the locations in Liyue. Like, that's a restaurant. That's Liuli Pavilion. This one's XIANYUN kiosk. The other one down there is like... hold on. What's it called? What's it called? Shoot. Third round knockout. That's third round knockout over there. And this is where XIANYUN hangs out. Lantern Rite. Okay. Let's go have dinner with Gaming. Everyone ready to see Gaming again? He's gonna chat our ear off.
You're here early. I just ordered. The food should be out in a second. Sit down, sit down.
Let's all take a seat.
Paimon never sits.
Here.
But it would
hand me
be
your
funny
cups.
if we saw her like sitting. What's he doing with the cups?
Oh, thank you.
Wait, you weren't supposed to drink that, Paimon.
I got my ticket for the long way round.
That was for you to rinse your utensils.
Oh, is that like lemon water? Yeah. Okay, I have this story. I know we just started, and I'm already with the stories. But, I went to a restaurant when I was a kid, and we got this little bowl full of, like, lemon water. I was like, oh, yum. I drank it in front of the waiter. That was for, like, washing your hands, apparently. Huh.
That's a thing?
It's just like me, Paimon. As you talk, piping hot dim sum dishes arrive at the table, one after another. And just when you think that all the dishes have been delivered, the hostess brings over a generous bowl of seafood congee.
Wow, so much delicious food.
Paimon is based on Frey confirmed.
That's just how we do it where I'm from. Most of the time, though, I don't eat lunch after dim sum.
Oh, that's good to hear. Paimon doesn't need to worry about holding back then.
Eat. If it's not enough, we can always order more. Oh, and there's tong soy coming as well.
Is he
I don't usually
loaded?
have that in the morning, but, well, since everyone's here, I just had to order it.
Well, let's keep him
What
around.
about you, traveler? Is the food to your liking? Want some more seafood congee? Let me refill your bowl.
That would be great, thanks. I'd be happy to do it myself. I mean, I'd be happy to do it myself, but it's kind.
Paimon's gonna take you up on that. Fill it up nice and full and make sure she gets a few extra shrimp. Thanks!
Hell yeah, shrimp! What are your favorite foods, y'all? If I've asked before. I love some good teriyaki shrimp. Or like torpedo shrimp with like... Okay, I'd go into it, but you will all know eventually. When I release my Space Western. what my favorite meal is. Everyone picks up their chopsticks and begins to dig in. Each dish tastes exquisite and is uniquely flavorful. You slowly start to relax as you enjoy pleasant conversation over a satisfying meal. This goes on until even Paimon can't eat another bite. Paimon out here eating several times her body weight. She's always been doing this.
Give Paimon some extra brain juice.
What?
Oh, listen.
No way.
Paimon's
It made her
figured
smarter. Figured out what?
Let's think about this for a second, Gaming. You invited us to this awesome restaurant and ordered a whole table full of expensive dim sum just for the three of us. Well, you must be hiding the fact that you're some young master from a rich family. That would explain why you try to keep your friends and family away from each other.
Is this true? I have an extreme urge to put a fish hat on Paimon. I need Paimon to get some like customizable costumes here. It's overdue. She needs little outfits.
Are you confusing me with Xingqiu?
Oh, are they friends?
Huh? You know Xingqiu? You sure know a lot of people.
Well, when you're on the road as much as I am, you hear all sorts of rumors. Sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not. What it comes down to is being able to tell the difference. More often than not, that means knocking on some doors to find out for yourself.
Lovely having you all here, by the way.
Oh, you truly are a man of many talents, young Master Gaming.
Okay,
Young Master
okay,
Gaming.
enough with the teasing.
That's
Sorry to burst your bubble, Paimon, but you're wrong about my family situation.
that is that little nickname she just gave him is perfect for a gaming channel.
What? Oh, Paimon thought she was onto something there.
My dad is just an ordinary tea merchant. Small scale stuff, you know? It wouldn't even make sense to mention his business in the same breath as the XIANYUN Commerce Guild. My dad, he always wanted me to inherit the family business, to be a merchant like him. But that's just not who I am. It's not who I ever wanted to be.
I see. Imagine eating so much dim sum that you peer through your friend's secrets, right? Gaming always seems so happy and carefree. This is the most serious I've ever seen him. This topic must be very important to him.
Have you ever talked to him about it? You know, about your interests and aspirations and stuff.
Of course I have. I told him I wanted to be a wushu dancer. That I wanted all of Tevat to see what I could do. According to my dad, though, that wasn't a real job.
Ah,
Just a child's pipe dream.
I believe in you, Gaming.
Terrible.
I'm sure he thought I would come around eventually, but wushu dancing has always been the only thing I wanted to do. One day, he tried to get me to visit some other tea merchants to start building the right relationships, but I refused to go. We got into a huge fight. We were this close to throwing hands.
Whoa.
In the end, I was so angry that I ran away from home. I haven't been back since.
Oh.
Don't get on my case just yet, okay? And it's not like I think I'm completely without fault.
So that's why we had to
No.
dodge them
I know that it wasn't the right way to go about
in
things.
Act 1.
But my dad's stubborn. No matter how hard I tried to convince him, it just went in one ear and out the other. There was no I knew talking would
Oops.
only get me so far.
There was no changing his mind.
If I made it big in Liyue Harbor, the results could speak for themselves.
Gaming.
But I'm sure you both already know how that's going. Wushu dancing's just not that big in Liyue Harbor. In the past, I would go door to door from store to store, asking if they would be interested in hiring a performer. Most times, I wound up eating nothing but humble pie.
Oh, wait a second. Couldn't he theoretically, Yunjin's the director of her theater troupe, the Yunhan Opera Troupe. Maybe they'd be willing to hire him?
And you can't just rely on dreams to put food on the table, right? So, I found a job as a guard to make some money. And now I have enough to get by and then some. Still, change takes time. Gotta take it slow, you know?
I really like his eyes.
Paimon understands.
Okay, enough of all that serious talk. Her tea's getting cold. Ooh, let's do something fun this afternoon. What do you say, huh? I'll organize.
Actually, we kinda already have plans this afternoon.
Maybe, but he likely wouldn't be doing the type of performing he wants to. It's possible.
We told XIANYUN that we would go to her kite-making workshop.
Oh?
Oh, right.
Are you interested in kite-making, Gaming?
Oh, no. It's just that I happen to know Auntie XIANYUN.
Auntie? Oh, wait a second. Auntie XIANYUN. Auntie is no way to address a mighty illuminated adeptus. That's what I'm saying.
Do you not know who she really is, Gaming?
Oh, I know that she's an adeptus. I met her during a delivery once. But hasn't she been in the city lately? She's even tried, with some limited success, to change her terms of self-address or something like that. She came to see me a few days ago to ask about luminescent dyes. Oh, wait a second. She doesn't plan on putting those on a kite, does she?
Probably.
Is that not something you can do?
It's one thing to use it on cloth, but applying it to paper is another matter entirely. Why couldn't she tell me what she wanted them for?
Because
Yeah, she does seem to have trouble with that sometimes.
she'd be like that.
It would be such a shame if everyone worked so hard on their kites only for them to get ruined in the end. Okay, I'll go with you. If Auntie XIANYUN wants to use those dyes on a kite, the formula will need to be changed.
Great, the more the merrier.
A cloud sea appeal. A brilliance revealed. Cool. It's always nice being in a Jinwei kiosk. If you have made a reservation, I will lead you to your seat. We're actually leaving. Okay, back to Mount Aocang. We've been going there a lot these days. Oh. Not walking this time, just teleporting.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
I would love to take another walk in Liyue, but wait a minute. That is Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yao Yao. Hi. Hello, children.
Ganyu! Ganyu! Come on, wake up! Some friends have arrived.
Hello.
Hello, friends.
Hello, Ganyu.
Ganyu!
Oh, I have some mint oil. Perhaps we should try that.
Why do you have mint oil on you? Where is she keeping that?
A guest at Wanmin restaurant recommended it to me. I've tried it. Its stimulative effects are much stronger than what can be achieved from chewing on mint leaves alone.
Damn. She has it in her inventory.
Apologies in advance.
Oh, wait! Shenhe! Not there!
You see Shenhe take out a small green bottle, extract some minty blip, apply it to Ganyu's horns. Okay. Yao Yao and Paimon look on in shock, mouths agape, but cannot stop her in time. Where do these people keep anything? Right? They don't have many pockets.
See? It worked. She's awake.
Ain't seen a single Genshin character with a
Are you
pocket.
okay, Ganyu?
Well, I
Do you
mean,
need some
there's
water?
Yao Yao
Or-
over here.
Or maybe something
She's
to
got a whole
eat?
backpack.
I'm fine. I just feel chilly all over.
Huh. Was it that effective?
Chilly, huh? Matt says a cool head leads to a calm heart. So, does this mean that heat's what we need?
Yao
to
Yao
help
has a
with Ganyu?
pocket. See, Yao Yao has tons of storage all over her.
That's
She's
what
got
the expression means exactly.
she's got a basket.
I
She's got
feel a bit better now. Was I asleep? Must have been around the time I
a basket, a
usually take my
pocket,
midday nap.
and a pouch.
Did you not sleep last night? That does seem to happen to you often. perhaps you should come work at Wanmin Restaurant with me. We get off at 10 on the dot every night without fail.
I could never. I'm sorry. I seem to have missed your name. You are...
Me? My name is Gaming. I work as a guard for the Secure Transport Agency.
He's a new character.
Gaming. The name sounds familiar. I believe I've heard your name mentioned around the Ministry of Civil Affairs. People tell me you're an extremely enthusiastic worker, and you are very generous with your help.
Well, you know me. Or, I guess you don't.
This is networking.
My name is Ganyu. This is Shenhe, and this is Yao Yao.
She's
It's
so
an honor
cute.
to finally meet you all.
She's got a funny little wave.
Oh, you must be here for Auntie XIANYUN's kite-making workshop, right?
Yes. I have neither made nor flown a kite before. As long as Master is willing to teach, I am willing to learn.
Me too. I want to participate in the kite flying competition with my friend.
Who's your best friend?
Plus, it's more meaningful if you make the kite yourself, right? Your best friend didn't come with you? Well, Chi-Chi's been super busy helping Dr.
Chi-Chi.
I'll with her later and give her a huge surprise.
No way. Chi-Chi actually has friends. Lantern Rite.
Oh, I also brought bandages and ointment with me today. It's easy to cut yourself when working with bamboo, so I thought I should come prepared.
Wow, you're really thoughtful.
As for myself, I'm afraid I lack some of my companion's enthusiasm. I was originally planning to buy a ready-made kite and just enjoy the festive city atmosphere with everyone.
Does hiding bags inside a dress count?
But Cloud
I think it
Retainer is
would,
always
for
going
sure.
out of her way to look after her juniors, wanting us to have the best there is. She always puts us before herself.
I don't know if Genshin characters wear enough clothes to be put in pockets inside things.
It was so thoughtful of her to arrange this workshop, so I simply couldn't let such consideration go to waste. My motivation for being here might be a little different, yes, but I'm ready to put in just as much effort as everyone else.
Frey saying
Well,
Lantern
we're all
Rite
here.
haunts my
Well,
nightmares.
where the heck is XIANYUN? Shouldn't she be here by now?
Who is it that speaks of oneself in such an ill-tempered tone?
Oh, come on! You clearly heard Paimon! Master stopped to buy grilled tigerfish to share with everyone. Come get it while it's still warm.
It's Shuyu. Looks like she got a new outfit.
Oh, Paimon, sorry, Miss Illuminated Bird. Paimon always knew you were the smartest, coolest, and prettiest Adeptus.
Oh, so real.
As wonderful as you is sure to have brought enough for Paimon as well.
That's so real. She's right. Cloud Retainer sets down her bags while Shuyu hands out the grilled fish. As everyone begins to talk, lively conversation fills the usually tranquil environment of Mount Aocang.
So delicious. Paimon's life is complete.
Can you remove the bags without getting undressed?
It appears that we've ended up with quite a
Hopefully.
few participants indeed. Go ahead and divide yourselves into small groups. The materials are over here.
Okay,
the regular
guys.
dyes and luminescent ones have been clearly marked.
We're
Use
making-
them as you see fit. As for how to make the kite, one assumes you all made sure to listen to the instructions one provided while we were eating. Yes? Are there any questions?
Do you guys know how to make kites? I don't.
Paimon may have focused a little too hard on the eating and less on the listening.
I'll be the one making them anyway. You can just help out.
Paimon knew she could count on you, Traveler.
Paimon doesn't do anything.
One will wait under this tree and avail oneself of the cool air while one digests. Do not hesitate to seek one's company if you have any trouble, questions, or simply want to chat.
Which means she's not doing anything for this entire thing.
We're not in any hurry to get started. Why don't we go see what the others are up to?
Alright. I think you flew a kite once when you were like 7. Yeah, I think I've only tried to fly a kite once. So you got Shuyu, Gaming. Oop.
Shenhe, it would be great if you could refrain from putting things on my horns from now on. They're really quite sensitive.
I see. My apologies. I shall remember that in the future.
Thank you. No harm done.
Good. Could I touch them just once more, though? No oil or anything this time. I've just always wondered what Miss Ganyu's horns feel like.
What are you two doing here?
Please, I told you. Just call me Ganyu.
You've flown kites a couple of times?
Alright. Just be gentle.
What are they?
Firm to the touch with no discernible temperature. Oh, not unlike certain medicinal plants I've eaten before.
Shenhe, you are not gonna eat her
Ganyu
horns.
appears to be shaking like a cat whose whiskers have just been touched. I should stop. I see. Then I'll apply the oil to your forehead next time.
Okay.
Oh, no need. I'll just refrain from taking afternoon naps outdoors. Anyway, we should probably get started on our kite. It won't be long before Cloud Retainer comes to check on our progress. Perhaps we should just choose the most traditional style.
Okay.
Well, they seem to be getting along swimmingly. Let's not disturb them.
Okay. Wait.
The scissor-tailed swallow sure takes a lot of curved bamboo rods to build.
Ugh. It broke.
They're building a kite telepathically.
Hey, Gaming! Want to team up?
Huh? I have to participate? I thought I'd be done for the day after adjusting the dye formula.
You're that unenthused by kite making, huh? That doesn't seem like you.
No, it's not that. It's just...
He's just kind of hyper fixated on
It would take too long to explain.
wushu dancing.
I guess I'll just make one then. What shape should we go with? How about a butterfly?
The butterfly symbolizes the desire for freedom. Perhaps that's also what Gaming's searching for.
What do you think, Shuyu? Is there a particular design you want?
I want a swanee!
A what?
That might be a little hard to pull off.
True, but I still want to try. They're super cute.
Okay, it's decided then.
Alrighty. What shape kite would you guys want to make? I'd make a jellyfish.
Auntie Cloud Retainer, look! Am I doing it right?
Very good. Your frame is nice and sturdy. This design, is it a finch?
Yep.
What the fuck?
One is looking forward
How did
to
you do
seeing your
that?
finished product.
So cool. Wow. She's so talented. She makes the bird sounds. If not if I made a jellyfish first.
What color
Understandable.
Are you going to make it, Yao Yao? I haven't decided yet. If I make it blue, it'll be more like my friends. But if I make it gold, it'll be more like me.
Make it blue and gold.
If you are asking for one's own
Also,
opinion,
Chi-Chi's purple.
one would advise choosing gold. When giving a gift, the key consideration is the recipient's feelings, is it not? One imagines your friend would much prefer a kite that reminds them of you.
Aww.
Oh, hey, I never told you the kite was for Chi-Chi. How did you know?
Well, because Chi-Chi's the best, that's why.
With age comes wisdom. One simply has a way of knowing things.
Source? I made it the fuck up. That's what she said.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Auntie Cloud Retainer.
Love her.
I'm gonna start
Love
painting
Cloud
it gold
Retainer.
right now.
Good. One will watch. You two seem strangely unoccupied. One was under the impression that one was supposed to be doing the relaxing. Is your finished?
We're not unoccupied. We're actually very occupied. We're very occupied eavesdropping on everyone. Standing here, I realize...
We actually haven't started yet.
Oh,
But
she
we're
booked
going
it.
to start, right now.
Holy crap, she just booked it.
We should get started on our kite now. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Are they actually gonna make us
We
make
have
the
to
kite?
decide on the shape.
your hat doesn't connect to your head? The obvious answer is to make a Paimon-shaped kite. That's so true.
Oh, that's not a completely crazy idea.
I mean, it kind of is, because Paimon has like a lot of different shapes going on. It's got to be aerodynamic, doesn't it?
If nothing else, a Paimon-shaped kite could at least make sure you never get lost on your travels and always find the tastiest food and funnest things to do wherever you go.
Sure.
Maybe we're not exercising enough artistic license. Ooh, we should exaggerate this a bit. How about this? The word Paimon means the guardian angel of travelers.
Is that true? Probably not. You build the kite's frame according to Cloud Retainer's instructions. Yep, that's what she looks like. That toe to tip. That's Paimon.
What name should we give her? Since the kite is going to be flying super high in the sky.
Okay. They're letting us decide. Should I make a poll? She should look pleased with herself. She should look afraid. She should look guilty about something. One vote for afraid? I could just make a poll. Yes poll? Yes poll. Okay. Let me toss together a poll real quick. Poll. No ball. There could be multiple options because I think last time we did this in an event, we actually got multiple choices. So it might be more than one poll. Question. Paimon kite expression. Please. Please do. Afraid. Well, she's flying high, isn't she? So she's got to be a little afraid. Guilty about something. Alright, gamers, let's go. Poll is active. Have fun voting. Ow. Are you hearing the electrons, for once? I should move the alerts. Hold on. The alerts are kind of... Oh, was I talking this whole time? And... Oops. A tiebreaker. Yeah, I think my mic was muted. Yeah, my mic was muted. Oopsies. Okay. Afraid, guilty about something. Tiebreaker, tiebreaker, tiebreaker. Time to flip a coin. Coin flip, coin flip, coin flip. Okay, heads or tails? Which one's heads, which one's tails? One sec. Let me take a drink of water. Okay. Afraid heads. Guilty tails. Got it. Best 2 out of 3. Flip. And that's 1 for tails. Flip again. That's 2 for tails. Oh. Hold on. What was tails again? Guilty is tails. Best 2 out of 5, or are we going guilty? Rigged. Alright, guilty. Guilty it is.
Oh, Paimon totally didn't do anything wrong. And even if she did, she doesn't deserve to get shot up into the sky for it. Something like this, then.
Oh, perfect, Paimon. Absolutely delightful. Yep, that's the one. Let me rethink this. That's the one.
Now that we've decided, let's make it happen.
Okay. Oh, Paimon's doing the drawing. Looking forward to seeing how this turns out.
It's done! Paimon has to say, Kai Paimon might even rival real Paimon in terms of cuteness. Now we just have to attach the string, right?
All right, gather around, everyone.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Oh, XIANYUN's calling us.
Oh, they're hiding it. They're hiding it. What is a crab doing on the table?
Let one take a look.
Sorry,
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Ganyu and Shenhe made a scissor-tailed swallow.
Oh, very cute.
So pretty.
Very, very cute.
Yep. The coloring makes it look a lot like Master. If the tail wasn't split in 2 like that, it might even be a spitting image. If you look closely, there are a few spots where the colors go outside the lines. Did you doze off while painting it, Ganyu?
Stop roasting her. They roasting her.
I did the painting.
Oh. It's perfect. You did a great job. Looks exactly like you. I wish I had this level of self-absorbedness.
I stared at the paper for quite some time, but I simply could not recall the coloring of any bird. Except Master. Or should I say that I'm too familiar with her crane form? Even when she stands before us in human form, all I can see is blue and white.
Wow. Please tell me the crab is still there.
Well, now that you mention it, Paimon can see it too.
I need a picture of the crab.
Exactly.
Oh, hell yeah, the crab.
So I simply closed my eyes and painted from memory.
Hold on a second. Hold a moment. Yo! Hold on. Let's go! Let's go! Alright.
No way. You can paint with your eyes closed? Wow. The disciples of
Levia
Adepti
chillin'.
really are something.
Looks like Levia, yeah.
You are most filial, Shenhe.
Yep.
One is flattered by the likeness.
Crab time, let's go.
The Swanee that Gaming and Shuyu made looks very majestic. I'm sure it'll look even more impressive as it soars through the sky.
I guess she can stay there for a second. Until the crab comes back.
The eyes and ears glow in the dark, so you're sure to see it at night. Your golden finch is cute too, Yao Yao.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that dude. Oh, I'm riding a fucking crab, guys. I'm riding a crab. Let's go. There. Bro, I'm so very much going into battle. Whoa. Whoa. I'm so cool. What the heck? I wish you all could join me. Very fun over here. Extremely fun. Alright, let's...
It's all thanks to Auntie Cloud Retainer's guidance.
This crab's bigger than her head. Really stole the show.
What about your kite, traveler?
It's, I mean, it's over there somewhere. I forgot what we even did with it. I'm still thinking about the crab. Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh, wow. Can I get a round of applause, everyone? Paimon really did it. Magnificent. Fantastic.
Very Paimon-like indeed.
A spitting image of Paimon.
Why do you say that, Shenhe?
Because it looks like...
That
well,
one time the traveler suspected that a piece of meat was missing from their bowl, that was the exact expression on your face.
she's very matter-of-fact. Easy clap.
Is that something that happened?
So it was you.
Is that the Jade Chamber?
Oh, it's falling. It's falling.
Oh?
As a gentle breeze brushes past, the Jade Chamber falls or something.
Who dares attempt such a flagrant display of impropriety by releasing a kite into one's territory without one's permission?
Oh, someone disrespected the wifey. You know what happens. Happy wife, happy life. Angry wife. I don't know. I didn't have one prepared for that.
Oh, and to do so by making use of this crude piece of mortal machinery.
Oh, she's pissed.
One simply must know who it is that possesses such impertinence.
Oh, we're back to bird form. She's pissed.
Continue attaching the strings, everyone. One will be but a moment.
Okay.
Cloud Retainer?
Cloud Retainer.
Traveler, Paimon, could I trouble you to go after Cloud Retainer?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Master's going to be okay, right?
I'm more worried about the person who released the kite.
Yeah.
There's wind up ahead. Looks like we can glide over.
Can I... Oh, there you are. Well, hello. Goodbye. At least we got to say goodbye to our little crab friend. Let's head out. Oh. Oh. Where are we going? We are... We're kind of taking a flight. Where you guys want to go? We going to France. It's actually Sumeru in that direction, I think. Was it one of you? Oh, back this way. Back this way.
This Fontanian device of mechanical
it's
motion
them.
is quite curious indeed.
Moon Carver
Now is hardly
and
an opportune time for your
Mountain
musings.
Shaper.
Someone among us was not sufficiently attentive, and now the kite has vanished.
I do like how they just kind of ended up looking like NPCs. Hello, Sam. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Calm yourself.
Calm
Do you
yourself.
have any recollection of its last location?
Ow. Thank you for the electrons.
One believes it drifted in the direction of Mount Outsong.
Yes, and your kite has disrespected my bird.
Perhaps it is mere happenstance, but one feels a certain sense of dread at the thought.
Oh,
Your
she's like
concern
a
is
horror movie villain
misplaced,
coming.
Surely. Cloud Retainer is either in the city looking after her disciples, or secluded in Hode attending to her research. She will not notice that kite.
I am sorry. The Twitch asked me if I wanted to do that. Okay, you can do it as many times as you feel. Welcome to the chat, Sam. How's your night?
On the subject of said kite, however, one simply must remark on the genius of its windless lift technology. One cannot help but surmise that its ingenuity rivals that of Cloud Retainer's creations.
They're talking.
Still thy tongue. If Cloud Retainer were to hear you profess such a thing, we can both say
Ow.
farewell to any further use of the Supreme Cuisine Machine.
One presumes that
Pretty
this
good.
kite
Hella tired though.
belongs to you.
Hope you get some rest.
Huh?
Oh. Oh boy.
Regard the situation with which we are now confronted. This is all your fault.
What is Mountain Shaper's problem? She's so funny. I mean, she's so funny. XIANYUN is very pretty. Yes, I agree.
One's
I
fault.
fully agree.
One seems to recall that releasing the kite was no solitary endeavor.
They are so...
Say something, Mountain Shaper. Surely you can think of something to appease her.
Just say sorry.
Further explanation shall only
Just say
fan
sorry.
the flames of her wrath. It would be better to stay silent and retire at the earliest opportunity.
I dig her
We can
claws.
hardly
She does have
hold her
like
forever.
really unique
That may
nails.
suffice during Lantern Rite. But what about the Moon Chase Festival? Sooner or later, she will discover our true identity.
Do they realize she's been standing there for like a minute now, and while they've been like telepathically communicating and staring at each other?
Hello?
Hello?
Go retrieve the kite.
Absolutely not. You retrieve it.
That is not our kite.
Oh, they're pulling the, not, sorry, officer, that's not mine. I was holding that one for a friend.
Oh, so an adeptus such as oneself is mistaken then?
It seems like it. They know nothing about it.
Ah, you're
Oh, her
an
English VA is
adeptus?
nice. She's
Please
amazing.
forgive
Yeah,
us for any impropriety.
totally agree.
I truly possess no inkling of who could have released the kite into your esteemed domain. Pray, who could be responsible for such wanton behavior?
Verily,
could it be?
verily, we were but delighting in the surrounding scenery. This locale is home to such exquisite mint.
Mint! Mint, guys! It's mint! Shit, I've never seen such a beautiful mint. God, it wonderful. The beauty of nature.
Well, and if that's all, then we'll just be on our way.
Hookie?
We finally caught up. You sure do fly fast in your illuminated bird form, XIANYUN.
Yes. That's why I need C1.
Mooncarver?
Eventually.
Mountain Shaper? What are you doing here?
Oh. Busted.
You!
She.
Okay, now Paimon's getting a weird vibe. Did she say something wrong?
You kinda,
It is of no consequence. Long has one seen through their disguises.
Oh.
One was simply curious as to how long they would keep up the act.
Then you are not angry?
How could one feel anger at the sight of two old friends enjoying themselves? One is also well aware of how enticing these city novelties can be.
We were simply consumed by a fit of festive spirit. Seldom do we the opportunity to take in the delights of the times.
It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes the Lantern Rite atmosphere just consumes you as a whole. And you just gotta fly a kite into your neighbor's backyard.
However, we are far from being as adept as you in matters that require a deftness of hand. No worthy kite could be born of our own making. Thus, we could only take the convenient route, so to speak.
Your prowess in mechanics is unparalleled, Cloud Retainer. You wield the wind and waves themselves. Your singular talent stands unmatched across the land. Of this, we are well aware.
I really do like how, even in human form, they kept Mooncarver's extremely, extremely deep voice.
One has guests to attend to. We will have to convene again some other time.
Bro sounds like Darth Vader with that voice.
Traveler, Paimon, do try to keep up.
Okay, off we go. Oh, bye-bye. Goodbye.
We're leaving already? All this flying from place to place is wearing Paimon out.
we gotta grow some wings. How you doing, boys?
It seems that one's concern was misplaced after all.
Then, should we continue flying the kite?
A splendid suggestion, but it would be advisable to change locations.
Perhaps your mountain would suffice? It is more than spacious enough.
A fine idea. A fine idea indeed.
You know, until this quest, I was entirely indifferent about Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper, but goodness, they are goofballs. I'm loving them. Just a couple silly ass dudes living on a mountain, flying kites. It's quite fun. Oh. Up we go. Uppity doodah. What's that little thing next to you? That is a gift from a Cloud Retainer that we got for free a couple months back. She made a replica of herself in miniature form, and now I just kind of use it as a pet. I think it has a name. Let me check the name. Cloud Retainer's Damasked Device. Made from stacked paper, this lightweight device has the appearance of a bird, and fittingly was given to you by Cloud Retainer. And while it may be called a device, you cannot see any traditional mechanical components here. Well, not from the outside, anyway. It seems that this Adeptus' skill as a mechanist have improved even further. There you go. Up we go. Nice of them to put some extra wind currents around. Nice. I love a good relaxing flight in the mountains of Lila. These two are still chatting.
They're back.
Hi.
Paimon's pooped. Hi. Why are there only 2 of you left?
Oh my god, it's a murder mystery. We gotta find Gaming.
After you left, Yao Yao and Shuyu tired themselves out playing with their kites.
Oh.
Gaming offered to escort them home.
Before he left, he said something that I don't quite understand.
Oh? What did he say?
He said, a kite is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars. Its tether prevents it from ever truly flying free. He looked quite dejected as he said this.
Huh.
Now that you mention it, Gaming did seem to have a rather strange attitude towards kites.
Perhaps he sees himself reflected in them.
A reflection of himself. If I were a kite, I would cherish that tether as a symbol of kinship and the bonds that tie us and...
Shenhe?
It may be an exceedingly slim and distant connection, but lose it, and you lose that which links you to home.
Wow.
If Gaming truly sees a kite as a reflection of himself, then I fear I understand his words even less.
Well, people often have different points of view depending on their mindset and experiences, right? It's actually quite normal.
Just like some people can eat spicy food, but others won't go anywhere near it?
Exactly. That's why tolerance and understanding are as important as they are.
I was just talking about spicy Skittles on Twitter. They actually look really good.
Tolerance and understanding? What brought about this conversation? Did one miss something?
We were just chatting. You don't have to butt in on every little thing, you know. Where were you anyway?
One was merely doing a bit of cooking. Night fast approaches. If you are otherwise unoccupied, one would entreat you to stay and eat before you depart.
Oh, it's been so long since I've had the chance to enjoy your cooking, Cloud Retainer.
Worry not. One has prepared a variety of meat and vegetable dishes. One is more than familiar with everyone's culinary proclivities.
We'll take you up on your offer then. I call dibs on Paimon's portion.
Hey! Paimon's hungry too! It's not like the dim sum and grilled fish could keep her full the whole day, you know!
Shenhe, Ganyu, come with me.
Whoa, what's with all the secrecy? You're not trying to play favorites, are you? If you're ready to serve the food, we can help too.
We're pretty good cooks. Go to the abode entrance. Frog. Frog obtained. Oh, lots of hopping back and forth, huh?
Yeah, skyward!
Do 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 do. Oh, I summoned a guy.
Shower me with praise! Yeah, let the world collide!
Goodbye. Okay, up we go.
Yeah, skyward!
I'm
Scatter!
not bothering with that fella over there. He's not bothering anyone. Yet.
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar
Oh,
to
what?
you, Granny
Oh, wait, what? This is the other quest.
See.
Hold on a second. This is what? This is XIANYUN's story quest. It seems like we unlocked it and accidentally started it again. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some editing.
How strange. Have I lived here before?
Take your time. We're still reeling from the Lantern Rite section
When we
of this
were at Wangshu
stream,
Inn and
I
the
guess.
abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
I know a couple streams ago I had joked about how it's funny to not do things in order, but this is absurd at this point.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
We can't expect them to get everything right.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of.
Yeah.
Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Yuendai's memory just like the others.
And Caitlin
I'm
Mom.
sorry to disappoint you too.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
We were just there. That's Mount
Oh,
Outsong.
let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
As we do.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Mount Outsong, What am I really?
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
Miss XIANYUN, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, You have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
She's got a magic pocket.
I never
it
leave
seems.
anything to chance. All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Okay, we are not heading to Mount Outsong. I appreciate the confirmation that we are, in fact, past the point of unlocking, or re-unlocking, XIANYUN's story quest. But... oh, okay. We're stuck again. Alright, well, that was funny. Oh. They got us going everywhere
the mechanical
now.
arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words.
So...
oh, but what? Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
okay. We're going back to Mount Outsong anyway, it seems. Back to Lantern Rite. The vibes are entirely different. You wait outside Cloud Retainer's abode for a few moments.
This
Is... oh. Oh, pretty! That's so cute! What the heck? That's so cute!
Oh, I can feel the wind brushing against my legs. This is a bit embarrassing. Is the headpiece secure?
You get some tights.
I should have asked Cloud Retainer to check before I stepped outside.
Oh, she looks so fancy! Whoa! Oh, nice
do we
timing
look?
with the, like, with the wind. Dramatic.
She asked them just like that?
You look great.
You look pretty too, Ganyu! Oh, how should Paimon put it?
Put some leggings on, Gani.
You
Yeah.
both look so elegant and refined. Those outfits really suit you both.
Get some of those, like, thick leggings that are good to wear in the winter. I got some of those. And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. They're warm. They're warm. You don't even really feel the wind through them.
Given that one employed the services of the best tailor in all of Liyue,
Who is the best
one
tailor?
would expect nothing less.
Judging by the color schemes of these outfits, I'm going to assume it's the same tailor that Ningguang used when she was making her own outfit.
What colors have you been partial to lately, Shenhe and Ganyu?
Lately? Why is Cloud Retainer suddenly asking about what colors we like?
I like black.
One is gratified to see one's disciple has inherited one's own tastes.
The color black doesn't get dirty easily. A virtue I've come to value recently.
And you, Ganyu?
I favor blue and black.
And the material is sufficiently comfortable, yes?
Looks good.
Yes, very. I simply cannot thank you enough, Cloud Retainer, for this gift. And the kite, too.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
One is content as long as you are pleased with the gift.
I really
One
like
hopes his
Ganyu's like
garments will
back
see much
area.
use.
So cool. Especially the bowl, the bow. You sit down and enjoy a table full of delicious food, etc., etc. Aw, she's
But your
happy.
supreme cuisine machine is just getting better and better, XIANYUN!
Paimon's happy.
This golden crab's particularly good. The shell's deliciously crunchy, and the meat inside is so succulent and sweet! Paimon can't stop eating.
Is she sticking her tongue out? That's cute.
It's a good thing Gaming isn't here, or Paimon would have to duel him for the food. You know, with chopsticks.
It would be a close match. You'd trounce him.
He traveled all this way on account of the kite-making workshop, and he spent the whole afternoon looking after Shuyu. One was hoping to treat him to a meal. Oh well. One will just have to extend one's thanks in person.
It's rare for someone to make such a good impression on you, Cloud Retainer.
One has high standards. He appears to be a young man of much merit, and one is not the type who would see such potential squandered.
It appears that he wishes to break free from the kite string that tethers him.
Kite string? Huh, what strange metaphors you speak in, Shenhe. Ever since you returned from one mean restaurant, your turns of phrase render one at quite the loss.
Where do we even begin? Oh, do you know about the conflict between Gaming and his dad, XIANYUN?
One has only heard that the two are not on good terms.
How has she
ran away
heard
from
all
home
this?
and hasn't been back since.
Oh?
Ran away, you say? Huh. One believes we would all benefit from a more thorough retelling. Start from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't looking, so I only heard
Paimon just hopes you won't
one mean
mind.
restaurant. Paimon tells Cloud Retainer everything she knows about Gaming's. It's so quick.
This shall not do.
Oh,
Lantern Rite fast approaches. We must make haste.
okay.
As one was contacting various tailors around Liyue, one could not help but be reminded of Menogias.
You go to one mean restaurant, and all of a sudden, you're Gordon Ramsay, right?
He possessed a singular talent for clothing design. He had an exquisite eye, not just for fabric selection and color pairing, but also for what accessories could best accentuate a garment's overall styling. At a gathering of Adepti, Bonanas once complained in secret to some of the ladies in attendance
Bonanas.
that the skirt Menogias made for her was too long and impractical, lamenting that it would only hinder her in battle.
The Yaksha. I knew it was Menogias. I called it on the 4.1 or 4.4 stream. I think.
However, when one asked Menogias his opinion, he remarked that the train of the skirt would serve to enhance her adepto countenance by exemplifying a certain elegance. Menogias was that type of person. When it came to topics relating to garments and accessories, not even Rex Lapis could best his stubbornness. And later... one seems to have strayed off topic. One means to say that Lantern Rite should be a day of reunion. It is a time to address problems before they turn into regrets.
Yeah.
Fate is fickle. The cruel reality of this world is that suffering and misfortune can befall any of us without design or reason. If there is a chance for young people to remain insulated from this reality, one should do one's utmost to make it so.
That's nice and all, but...
How are you gonna do
you have
that?
any ideas, Cloud Retainer?
Perhaps adeptal arts could be of use. No. Mechanics, perhaps.
You know, I'm not sure technology can
Fails
solve
to
every
see its
problem.
use in a situation such as this.
I have an idea. Why doesn't Cloud Retainer just show up at Gaming's dad's doorstep and be like, I am Cloud Retainer. Your son wants to, do his dancing thing. So, step off. I'm a very powerful bird.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes, you can threaten people.
Combining our efforts is a fine idea indeed. Aha! One has an idea.
A frickin' brain blast. Let's go.
How about this? Does that make sense to everyone?
Yeah, I mean, I don't speak Bush, but for sure.
Yep. Oh, Paimon really hopes this works.
One's designs never fail. Now then, I counsel rest for all, and to make the necessary preparations. One shall see you in 2 days.
All right. That seems like that might be the end of Act 2. A Cloud Sea appeal. A brilliance revealed. Hopefully we're not immediately thrown into... Right. That's where the other quest starts again. All right. Shit. Should we do it right away? What time is it? Oh, it's kind of early. What the heck? We made pretty good time. Let me collect my daily stuff. And let's do another pull for Nahida. Da-da-da-da-da.
Skyward!
I'm still kind of debating if I want to
Ad
pull for
Astra.
what's her name?
Thank you for
XIANYUN again.
Ad
last try.
But it is still smarter if I would go for Nahida. Alright. Yep. One more. Nice. Alright, that's Nahida. Okay, what pity am I on? I got a checky. I got a checkaroni. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Oh. Nope. That's what's it? Hold on. Okay. Got it. We are still a ways away from hard pity. But... okay, so what should we do? Opinions. Should we play some Lantern Rite games? Or should we continue XIANYUN's quest? Since we have time. Should I do a poll, actually?
If you are presently unoccupied,
I'm not.
perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode.
Become Yunjin. I'll put a poll up. Let's see. Oops. Wrong one. Wrong one. Bleh. Poll. New expression. New poll. I noticed Yunjin was inching towards the sewer over here. The poll is up. So, we are deciding between finishing the XIANYUN story quest tonight, or just playing some Lantern Rite games for the rest of the night. And then I have to edit in the XIANYUN story quest whenever we play it.
And leap.
Vote. I say this stream has about an hour left. Maybe less than an hour. But I'm sure we can finish XIANYUN's story quest within that time. I do love me a good lure adventure.
Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
voting. Okay. So, you know what? Let's go do XIANYUN's story quest. I dig a music playing mechanic, but what does it do? There was a music playing mechanic for Sumeru. You used it for puzzles. There's also a sort of like, what is it? Like a rhythm game in certain events, so you can play the instruments during those. We are gonna go continue the quest. We are on the backside of the mountain. Back to Mount Outsong. Wait a minute. What does this say? Tranquility of mind and purity of heart. The free Adeptus, unfettered, performs no action and sets no rule. Their presence is beyond mere mortals. So yeah. That looked like it hurt. I'm gonna be honest, that does look like it hurt. Where is it? Yeah, this is the one that you play around Sumeru to unlock things. But all of these are really just from events and stuff, and they kind of just let you play it whenever you want now. Alright, let's go catch up with this quest.
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
Here, this is it.
It's a bird.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. Isn't one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism.
Oh. Interesting. AI the Somnium files.
It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax and even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
She made weed.
Soothing agitation and anxiety, relieving exhaustion and insomnia, its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Well, interesting.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did you keep it to yourself until just now?
And why were you making it?
We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism peak power.
Whoa,
I
Paimon
see.
can feel what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass after a super satisfying meal.
And you, Yuendai, is the mechanism helping you to relax?
It's gonna make me sleepy. Oh, she's conked out. She gone.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
Alrighty.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted leaving you. Not even for a second.
Aww. Oh, this quest is gonna make me cry.
Please. Please, no.
Oh.
Have you forgotten?
Who's that?
This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
What?
The you of the past.
What?
The me from not that long ago. We should have never.
I know they're going to explain it, but, Hua? she the bird? So it wasn't Cloud Retainer. As far as I know. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna explain it, but, huh. One sec. Let me drink some water. Can I drink? Cluck, cluck, cluck. Okay. I'm getting situated. Huh. He's gone. Oh.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
What is it? Tell me. I want to know.
Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Huh?
Your memories have returned.
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean
Calling her by her government name.
you already knew each other?
Seems like it.
Yes. I now remember everything. Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child.
Sorry.
Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
What were you?
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
Yes, please. I would appreciate that.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on.
Okay.
Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
I recall her talking
Is
about
this the sin that you mentioned in XIANYUN Karst? What happened?
Paimon. She kind of just speaks my thoughts. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane.
Oh. Interesting.
I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me.
Interesting.
Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
So, you can become an adeptus by training. Or anyone can become an adeptus by training, even random birds out there. Interesting.
50 years ago?
During the drought that struck Liwa.
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me.
Human mimicry potion?
She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget myself as a queen and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
I almost joined you not knowing you were streaming. I forgot to tell you, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Hello, Ian. How are you? How's your night? But you never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed. I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering.
I got home not too long ago. I made some new discoveries about myself. Oh, really? What did you discover?
I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so
You're back. You brush your teeth? How much did you miss? You might have missed a lot. Not good things, oh no. Hope there were no dramatic revelations in the last 5 minutes. I got bad news for you. There were definitely some dramatic revelations in the past 5 minutes.
Oh no. What happened next?
No.
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity.
I'm doing good, by the way, Ian. Thank you for asking.
I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the such that no one would be able to find me again.
So that's why the nameless heroine hid herself away.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead.
Wow.
Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for the soul revitalizing pills, I probably would have...
Granny! What's wrong?
What's up?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be.
Was that Cloud Rotator's blood? Does Cloud Rotator have like a blood dealer running around this place?
Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Human custom would dictate for gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
Oh. So Cloud Retainer turned into that sketchy dude? Nice mustache, Cloud Retainer. Real nice choice of cloak, too. Really loved it.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
And she cared enough to show up and give you the things you need. That's so sweet. That's so nice.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You hid yourself among a group of wild cranes.
Hide and seek.
Ask one to pick you up from among the flock.
Story's all coming together now.
One found you with such ease every time.
Best mom.
Just the truth most
Best
evident.
mom, without a doubt.
One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Wait! Paimon's confused!
Explain it for Paimon.
So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Okay. Oh, are we getting a cutscene now? Oh, we're playing as XIANYUN now. Okay.
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
This is in the past. Hello. How you doing, Emma? How is your night? Love a playable flashback, yeah.
Yeah! Skyward!
Look how mad she is. This is a really good flashback, yeah. Wangshu Inn. This is so pretty, holy crap. It's so nice.
Skyward! In truth, one had more than a few misgivings
Doing
about
some
your
coding that
chosen
is probably
partner.
unnecessary.
As an exorcist, his talent was lacking. One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better.
Coding, eh? Nice. What are you coding?
But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been. Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself.
Mm-hmm. So she showed up. the blood dealer.
One took great care to alter one's features
Look at
and
that.
select the appropriate attire. Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn.
Yeah, blood dealer. She's out here dealing her own blood. And wearing a really swanky stash. Look at her in the water there.
As one expected,
Kind of adorable.
or most ignorant of one's true identity, you showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Cloud Retainer, I feel like this would have been resolved if she just communicated, you know?
Yeah, skyward!
Hopping. Oh, look at that. Her little wing things are sparkling. Beautiful. Oh, a chest. That's money. That's the money. That's my Nahida funds. Give me.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable. Even considering your loss of memory, one was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
So pretty. Oh. It's raining. Right. She ran here. And
Skyward! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter! Skyward!
so this is what was happening outside while she was in labor. Wow.
Make way for the Adeptus!
Make way for the Adeptus.
Scatter! Skyward! Riveted!
This is a good story quest. I know it was kind of disjointed because I ended up accidentally starting it
Those
like midway through.
monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War.
I
Some
just
of the
want that
gods
one.
were
I
likely
just want to keep that
shattered
one.
by contraptions of one's very making.
And again, with how loud Mother screams while attacking, they must be deaf in that house. I mean, there is a big barrier around the house, so they might not have heard.
In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night.
Oh yeah, and the
At the
infant
break
was
of
crying.
dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air. One saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy.
Me going through labor, a muted voice outside, scatter, skyward.
To see you happy, that was more than enough.
Ah. Wait, are they actually in there? Could I see? Can I peek? Well, I should be able to see them through there. That wall is not a wall. That's like a collection of sticks that happen to be, I don't know, blocking entrance from that direction. That's not a wall. That's a fence.
Skyward! Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait, But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
That's right.
One had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Let's go. I love absurdities. Money. No money? Oh. They didn't give us any things. Pimo gems. The Pimo gems. The Mimo gems. This is where she lives?
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache.
Wow.
Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back.
Mimo gems. Phrase fortunes gotcha.
When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
Wow. So it was her. She just changed her things.
One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring.
Wow.
It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, I was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being.
I really appreciate the amount of effort XIANYUN goes through to, like, I don't know, like, outwardly present to people.
Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
Alright, let's...
Now all has been revealed.
hang with the grandma.
One owes you an apology, you and I. One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe.
Aw, that's so sweet.
One wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience.
So this was the important thing she had to do.
Have you any further inquiries?
She was actually being serious about that.
I must ask, if you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
Because she didn't want to separate you from your family.
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. It was a simple choice, nothing more.
Exactly.
What time for one to leave the nest? It is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return.
Oh.
'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes not yourself among them.
I'm sure she does.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And I...
Oh, I'm getting emotional.
One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not? 40 years ago, you chose a path without a future.
Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness.
What does she mean? Like a Haley troll?
Fortunately, able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
Oh, damn.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
She means to become feral. Yeah. Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny?
No more
Please
thought.
don't leave, okay?
Only
You're
bird.
all I have left.
About
Please.
3 minutes.
Don't
Yeah, she
be
really...
sad, dear child. Granny
cutting it
has
kinda
led
close
a
here.
wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind.
Oh.
Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
I promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night.
I don't know what's going on, but I hope the transition to bird is easy. As do I. How much time do I have left? Exactly 1 monologue's worth.
I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Good.
Kind of emotional.
That's a good girl.
I am.
Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
If she doesn't end the monologue,
I'll eat well,
she's
Granny.
safe.
I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets. I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
Oh, she's sad. You can tell. Oh, poor Shiryu. Back to bird now, I guess. Oh, it was 1 monologue. Oh. I know I shouldn't laugh. That was...
Shiryu.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event.
Like I'm really emotional, but like I'm laughing because the animation was so subtle. I mean, not subtle, but it was so sudden. She was a bird just like that. She just kind of had a look about her. Like, totally vacant.
Tears are a necessary part of maturation.
Oh.
Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery.
It's a good quest. I'm really liking it.
Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Okay. Nap time, everyone. It's nap time. Don't you just hate it when your grandma turns into a bird and says, fuck you, I'm gonna do a fly. Cutscene, cutscene. Cutscene, y'all. Oh, she conked out. Geolumion. It's been a while. Traveler Eepy. She's so Eepy. What are we gonna dream about? What are we dreaming about? Dreaming about the... Oh. EP Traveler. Finally, she is worthy of the title, Jelly. Oh. Let's go. Yo!
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me.
They do talk, yeah.
If only things could stay this way forever.
A nightmare? Curious.
Hello, ma'am.
If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Oh, she's so pretty, dude. I'm swooning.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. Doing all you can, one can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it.
Thank you.
Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you.
Aww.
After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Aww. Oh, she's sucking her finger. She drooling too. Not the grilled chicken drumsticks, y'all. She's dreaming about KFC.
Was Paimon dancing just now?
Yes. You thought your arm was a drumstick.
Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Girl, you're talking to a bird. You're talking to a bird. Oh my god. Not her talking about grilled chicken drumsticks to the chicken. Oh my god. That's insane.
Madam Adeptus?
Hi, Shu.
Oh, Shuyu, you're awake. How do you feel?
feel a little better. Thanks.
Birds are cannibals,
I
it's
know I'll
fine.
see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore.
Alright, sure.
Madam Adeptus, could I ask you something? Would you take me in as a disciple?
Finally, we're caught up.
Oh. And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
Well, let me explain it for you easy. She doesn't have parents. She lives with her granny. Her granny is now a bird who is no longer here. She's like, what, 10 years old? At 12, maybe at most? She needs a place to live. Come on, XIANYUN.
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it. But without that mistake, I would have never been born.
So, she's like part bird, yeah?
Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal.
Mona's actually rich.
The fact that Yuendai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire, one shall make it so.
They revealed it during an event, but Mona's loaded. She just has terrible money sense.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean, Master.
Chuyu, are you sure about this?
Where else is she gonna go?
Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass.
She's like, no, don't do this. They out here eating grass. Don't... think of the meals you could have if you live in the city. We cannot have you eating dandelions out here in the fields.
If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
Paimon is so right.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule.
Wait. What? Then what? What is Ganyu and Shenhe's problems, then? Why do they show up and just eat grass? They eat grass by choice. What the hell? What? They're goats. Only one of them is a goat. The other is a perfectly normal human. Absolutely wild. XIANYUN, you gotta tell them...
Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Then you should really tell them to, I don't know, have a more balanced diet, maybe.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Oh, well, those are the offerings, Paimon.
Out such a natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts.
And that's where the offerings come in.
That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Shu Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple in the human world.
Ayo, affordable housing.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsang?
Is that why you took on this human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace.
She just wanted people to leave her alone. Look, all I'm saying is the only reason we don't eat grass is because we can't. Speak for yourself, Normie. Ian, are you out there eating grass? Are you grazing in the fields? See, I guess I can't knock if I haven't tried it, huh? We can't say you can eat grass if you're not a coward. I haven't eaten grass before. Beep beep, they're sheep.
Yet in the end, All of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuandai. They all chose a life among the mortal world.
Yeah, so it's time for the master to follow suit.
One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there. One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter.
Well,
Perhaps
Liyue
some
Harbor
time
is...
in the harbor will prove instructive.
Liyue Harbor is lovely, that's why. Grass
Why are you
doesn't have
all
the best
so
nutritional
silent?
value. Or any at all, however.
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
Yeah.
One has precious little time to squander. However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea. One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Yesterday.
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide comfortable living in Liyue Harbor.
Oh.
One has already picked out a handsome property near Chihu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
Near Chihu Rock. We gotta check that out if it's actually there.
Seems like you've really thought of everything.
Hmm.
Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspensus somnium mechanism as a souvenir? Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies.
I wonder if
Might
you can
help
actually
find
use
a new
it.
perspective.
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer!
Thank you, Cloud Retainer.
Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out? Should we
Okay.
make a trip to the...
Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Is what she was gonna say. Oh, yes. We should make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce...
Strike a pose!
I thought I was using XIANYUN. I just summoned the whole salon out here. Feiyun Commerce Guild. Wait until 2 days later. I think I'm just gonna be standing right here in the middle of the square for 2 days. Is that Craboletta behind me? How is everyone's day? What are your opinion on waiting mechanics in video games? I first saw a waiting mechanic in Skyrim, and I was like, cool. It is quite funny how you can just stand in a single location for several days. Oh. Alright, that's the red carpet. I'm guessing that's Minokius, right? I think I said that before already. Oh, wait. Feiyun Commerce Guild first. Right, I knew he would be there. I like them in theory. I think they're rarely used in an interesting way.
We meet
That's
again,
true.
dear friends. How did everything go?
It went well. I see you're standing in your spot. You quickly go over the whole story with Jingshou.
Ah, I see. So the stories didn't get it right after all. Even though she was a celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand. Thank goodness
What was
for
the
the
question?
help of that adeptus.
What are your
At least
opinion
she was
on
able to
waiting
recover what
mechanics
she
in
had
video
lost.
games? I'm talking over Xingqiu, sorry. Waiting mechanics.
Although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here, I trust the ending will be a happy one. Those
Besides-
united in a common purpose always find a way back to each other in the end.
Besides Genshin, no other waiting mechanics come to mind.
Thank you for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't worry, I'll keep this all to myself.
Like loading screens? Kind of. But I mean like, so you can like pass the time in an open world game like this. Like wait until that. I was thinking about it because apparently, Starfield, you actually have to sit down somewhere to start waiting, which I guess adds some realism, but it's kind of, I don't know. I think it can be super cool in time loop games, for example. Oh yeah, Outer Wilds had one. You can rest by the fire.
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. A simple collection of ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
Oh wow, she's at customs.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss XIANYUN, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know, these items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Well, if he didn't know she was an Adeptus before, he certainly does now.
Several hundred years?
Yes.
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see. Passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
This is gonna sound like a hater critique, but sometimes I think NPC voice actors overdo it in this game. Sometimes they do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that
NPCs are always silly.
Hear
in this
that?
game.
Had I found myself in need of Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes.
God damn. She's coming at
Doubt
him.
their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
An expert. It's gonna be Zhongli. I'm willing to bet it's Zhongli.
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer then.
It's gonna be
Traveler,
very
Paimon,
funny meeting, I'm sure.
This is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Hey, she lives
Oh,
right here on the
you two
corner.
again. Hello.
Hello.
Shoo-you! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you.
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
She's lived for several hundred years. I'm sure she's learned.
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
You telling me she invented a sewing machine? Incredible.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master? Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned. When can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is. Here, allow me to make some
Fucking
introductions.
knew it. I knew it.
This is Mr. Zhang
Called
Li,
it.
a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques.
Bro has, like, 2 jobs. Being an expert on everything, or being an expert on everything, I guess being an expert on everything in terms of funeral parlor stuff. Why is the Hoyoverse page filled with gender-bent people? That's a funny thing I've noticed about Hoyo Lab. The majority of posts is just that.
Mr. Zhang Li, this is Miss XIANYUN. She's the one who's looking at this selection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
They know each other. Ugh.
Huh.
Ugh.
If it isn't Miss XIANYUN. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well, Mr. Zhang Li?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains.
It's been quite a while
and the fresh
since
brew of tea most recent harvest.
I've
the
heard his
experiences
voice.
left me with such
You met his
insight
voice
and
actor,
peace.
really? He has a great voice.
Huh.
It's so awkward.
So you two are already acquainted?
Yes, they are.
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss XIANYUN is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
Bro really invented a backstory for her. What a guy.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhang Li. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss XIANYUN. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhang Li. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me? I mean, you never know.
That's
a preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss XIANYUN speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction
shows you
may be
take the damn
taken
deal,
elsewhere.
right?
Say
Jeez.
no more. Let us depart.
What other reasons did you meet him for?
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhang Li himself has vouched for the goods? Miss XIANYUN, wait!
It's too late. It's too late. Magnar, ew. Welcome. How's your night? Contracts are built on honesty.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhang Li, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
Oh, it's a bad idea asking him that. He has no concept of money.
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric
Doing
grace.
pretty good. BG3. Ooh. Cool. What did you think of it?
I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world.
I'm still
With
in
that
Act
in
3.
mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
Wow.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhang Li, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss XIANYUN, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
Oh.
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house.
The fiduciary house?
Oh, very well.
We would be referring to the fiduciary house.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays.
Before I do that, I'll spoiler every ending you can get. And every companion ending you can get. Okay, no spoilers. No spoilers. You liked it? That's good. Was that a snore? That didn't sound like a snore.
My friends, have you been doing well?
Yeah, we have.
We've been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
Well, he needs a job somewhere.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss XIANYUN, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I will remember the location of this house.
The name XIANYUN sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it.
VG3 doesn't
One is
have
hardly
spoilers, you
ignorant
see,
of that
because of
fact.
time and math. It's true. It's true.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Yeah, she's upwards of 1,000 then. Wow.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all
Love
sentimental on
Paimon.
us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in bamboo shoot soup.
Okay.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
We still have that bamboo shoot soup in our inventory from last year. Or 2 years ago.
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Logic dictates you should have already tried it.
Hard. 'Twas certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand.
Oh, they're competing.
Settle then. Bamboo shoots, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consomme. We shall enjoy the lot. One has already passed word to Shenhe and Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple. Is that agreeable to everyone?
Sure.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much, Cloud Retainer.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhang Li. He is,
The Geo Archon.
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhengli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff. Is that true?
Yeah.
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
1,000 moonlit miles. And that's that. That's the end of that. So this is her house. Cool. She still has her bags out here. Nice. Unsent letter. What seems like a book of accounts. A letter can also be found inside. Little you, my dear daughter. By the time you read this, Mommy and Daddy will have already left to go on a long journey. Your granny may get a little forgetful at some times, so try to jot down little reminders for her around the house whenever you can. Mommy and Daddy are counting on you to take care of Granny while we're gone. You might be wondering why Mommy and Daddy have to leave. Well, my dear daughter, in this world, everyone's got something they just have to do. Your Mommy and Daddy are no different. Did you know Daddy was awfully sick as a child? How sick, you might ask? Well, even the doctor could barely feel Daddy's pulse. It was that weak. But Daddy still managed to grow up. Looking back, there were many times when Daddy thought he might not make it. In the end, though, Daddy pushed through every time. Pretty amazing, if you think about it. Maybe Daddy is just really lucky. Or who knows? Maybe he has some super powerful Adeptus looking out for him. Either way, Daddy has always felt like he's received a lot of love from this world. And you know what? Daddy loves this world right back. They told Daddy that this mission would be super dangerous, but both Mommy and Daddy decided to sign up. You'll have grown quite a bit taller the next time Mommy and Daddy see you again. Maybe you'll be so big by then that Mommy and Daddy won't even recognize you. How about this? Let's use a code. Do you still remember that one phrase Daddy taught you when you were little? That can be our secret code the next time we see each other again. That way, we'll recognize each other no matter what. You remember it, don't you? While the Millith stand guard, evil shall never prevail. Huh. Well, that's that. Wow, wow, wow. That was a good quest. You can play as Bird, yes. Let me see if I have... Blah. Okay. Let's quickly go play one game and then have one last roll for, what's her name? Whatever her name might be. That's probably not enough. That's only 20. Okay. Did you all enjoy the quest? I had fun. We played both Lantern Rite Act 2 and XIANYUN's story quest. Lots of progress today. Now that I'm, for the most part, all caught up, the only thing we have left to do is finishing up Lantern Rite's story quest. And Lantern Rite is always a blast in the end. What's with the way Genshin characters talk? Are you talking about this specific guy? He does have a funny way of talking. Lantern Rite. We gotta represent Yunjin. Always. Unless y'all have any suggestions for characters. Got like 51 seconds. Yunjin. Oh. They got Farina and Cloud Retainer out here. It's a Frey wonderland. Dylan? You want me to play as Dylan? Bodied Farina. So embarrassing. Deeply pathetic. Hello. Get the hell out of here. I am winning. Nope. Me. Hello. Everyone back up. Back up. Did someone just rage quit? Oh no. That was probably lag. Ow. My body. Can't beat me. I'm the gamer. The ultimate gamer. Nope. Oi. Ow. I've fostered quite a violent environment here. Now everyone's trying to fight. We're still not done. We're still not done. Ah! No. No! 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 Unacceptable! 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 Go! No! I'm winning! Oh god. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Back up. Oh, shit. No! We were so close. Whack. Whack. Go. Not forgetting about the barrel incident in Baldur's Gate 3. What was the barrel incident? Oh, jeez. That was rough. Okay, let's collect our primo tax. Next up, this one. Oh yeah, you blew up like 5 NPCs in a cave. Yeah, that was not nice of me. Equity. Oof. Okay. Yeah. We still need to do the other one. Not knowing the barrels were explosive. Yeah, I really didn't know the barrels were explosive. I really did not. I thought, yeah, I think those NPCs did have it coming because they attacked me first. I didn't think the barrels were explosive at all. I didn't read that. I hope, oh. Messed it up. Oh wait, no I didn't. No I didn't. Not enough moves. Not schmovin' enough? Okay, that makes sense. Easy. Oh, is that it? Another one? Where are we going? Where are we going? Obtain the ham together. Ah, foolish me. Oh, I see. Oh. I messed it up. Okay. I understand now. Get Uruguay to push this thingamabob out of the way. Then we... There we go! That's the one. Is that the one? It was honestly the fault of whoever put explosive barrels in magic missile range. It wasn't even magic missile. I threw a guy into the barrels and everyone died. It was horrible. 3 keys. Man, you know I don't have brain cells. What? They're asking me to use brain cells I don't have. Silly. Okay, this one obviously has to go down. Or not. Maybe this one? No. Dang it. There's gotta be something, right? Something's gotta give. Oops. Nope. This way. Gotcha. Okay. Now I can head this way and get the ham. No. You? Can you reach that? You can't reach that. What? I think I screwed it. Oh no. I bungled it. Bungled it, y'all. Oh. Okay. Oh, we're back to where I was. Oh, this is so hard. Oh, this is a support button? Yay! I think the red key has to be first. It probably does. You're right. Ah. Okay, the blue key has to be first here. Oh. Hello? Let me through. Alright. Oh. Blue key. Push, push, push. Right. Okay. That makes sense. This one, go down here. Has to be pushed down. There we go. Gaming. That's what I call a success. Oh, there's more. Oh, God. Oh, man. My brain cells are like frying here. They're sparking. Okay. Okay. No, okay. This way? Oh, yeah. So now I can use the box. Ah, see that? Smart. Oh. Oh. Go back. Do your thing. Look at that. Genius. Big smart. Then I use... Shit. Damn it. Okay. There we go. That's better. Wait. Shit. There we go. That's better. Goofed it. Goofed it. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. So now you can go there. Uruguay. I see what I have to do. I have to give Uruguay this box. enjoy the box. Oh. Okay, I see. I see. Send Yugoi back home. We... Are we pushing it up? Or no, that would lock Yugoi in place, wouldn't it? We just have to get it out of the way. Push it up. Then bring it closer to... There we go, fine. It's out of the way. This is all for one roll, by the way. Right, of course. Bingo. Bingo. Then we just... Then we're cruising. See that? Freybane works sometimes. Sometimes I have a big think. And things actually work out. Oh, I did 3. Hell yeah. Yeah! Alright. Look at that. And extra. Oh, and I can claim his little outfit too.
The hero's valor ripples through his robes. His garments steeped in the spirit of the bamboo groves.
Okay. 800 to get a character. Okay. Now, we do one roll. All for Noelle. I'm not getting Noelle again, I swear. I have enough Noelles. Don't ever want to see her. What a... Ain't that just the way? Ain't that just the way? Ain't that just the way? Maybe I should just be wishing for XIANYUN. Also, usually Lantern Rite has a whole bunch of characters hanging out elsewhere, but I have not seen any. Alright. Oh shit, that could have been Grandma. Well, that was rough. Where are we going? I still haven't used my resin, I guess. So I don't wanna. Okay. I don't feel like it. Just not using resin today. I guess that's it. Where are we going? She literally said skyward. I don't think she can be any more much clearer. Okay. I think we're good for the night, actually. I think we've accomplished quite a bit. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. Shame we still didn't get Nahida. I'm sure she'll be around eventually. At some point. Unless I just decide to go straight for, like, what's her face? That means bedtime for me, too. I hope everyone has a good night. Wait, before we go, I wonder if Soul Reaper is still streaming. They are. Let's go raid Soul Reaper. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So Reaper always shows up to the streams, so would be good to just, you know,
Peace
raid
prevails
them.
throughout the land, and all things are made new.
Thank
as
you all for
buds in the
coming.
spring. This is an auspicious
Raid
era for
time, let's
humanity.
go! Pog. Yay. I am still alive. I'm just wondering if... Oh, that wasn't a raid. That's a raid. Hmm. There. That's a raid. There we go. Raided. Yeah.
The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them?
Okay, bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. One view.